Well, hi you guys. Welcome back to another episode of Eat Acres. I was starting to restore my mower, my brush mower, yesterday, and it's the mower that, when we moved to this property, that did the bulk of the work. It's the mower that did all the brush cutting, taking down the briars, just eating right through everything and making the job so much easier. And it's such a great machine that I wanted to restore it. So I'm going to show you what I did. However, a lot of things are on hold right now, and I'm going to explain about that. I took the entire mower apart. Yesterday I had the wheels off of it, and I put the wheels back on it because I washed them all. And then I taped up the decals, the original decals on this mower deck. And it used to be gray, just primer gray, and I decided to do it in John Deere yellow. I don't know, I like the look of it being yellow. And I took the blade off and I sharpened it with the grinder, and then I painted it both sides. And I got the engine sitting over here on some blocks because I got to put the engine back on it. And then I had a subscriber that was so kind and very thoughtful, and I truly appreciate it, and I am so grateful. He stopped to the house and he dropped off a chainsaw. He says, "You can have it." And man, am I appreciative of this, you guys. It's a 14-inch bar Husqvarna. It runs really good. I picked up a brand new chain for it because the chain seems to be fairly dull. I sharpened it with a rat tail file and it just doesn't hold an edge. So I went out and bought a brand new titanium chainsaw, and it's for a Husqvarna, this model, and it's the 14 SC52, and that's what this saw calls for. So I got a brand new chain, and in the future I'll do a video showing how to put the chain on this type of saw correctly, because some people put them on backwards, and then how to adjust the tension and what to do for chain stretch when you have a brand new chain, because they stretch when they get hot, and then when they cool down, they get tight. So what you want to do after running the saw and the bar and the chain get hot is you want to loosen the chain and let the chainsaw cool down and then re-tighten it before the next use. A lot of people don't know that, and a lot of people don't do that, and it's a good way to wreck a saw. And I also went out and bought some brand new bar and chain oil for it, and I'm running the really high premium fuel for it right there in that red can, because it also helps clean the carburetor when you're running it. So that's why I spent the extra money and got that can by Harvest King there, the pre-mixed gas and oil. I'll be dealing with this later, doing the chain and showing you guys how to do that. But I'm going to try to tackle getting this mower engine back on its deck, and I'm going to explain why. I've got something, you guys, seriously wrong with this arm. This arm has been excruciatingly painful, and it kept me up until 2:30 in the morning last night, and I was in so much pain and agony to where I was literally contemplating taking more than my dose of pain medicine to get it to stop. I cannot lay on my left side to sleep at night because of the pain in the arm. It's not a rotor cuff issue. I've been having a problem with my elbow, my left elbow, ever since. And I knew better, but I did it anyway. And I got one CVID vaccine, and I've had problems with this left elbow ever since. And whatever is wrong with the elbow, whatever happened to the elbow, it's been going on for 2 years, has spread up the arm to the shoulder, and it's even going into my back. And I don't know what's wrong with it, but I had 6 x-ray films done of it, and I got the letter back from my doctor saying that the x-rays come back normal, which of course it's gonna, because it's not a bone issue. There's something wrong with the tissue in the arm. So I'm gonna have to have an MRI, and I see my ortho surgeon for my hands next Friday, and I'm gonna hopefully see if he can help me and have him shed some light on what's wrong with the arm, I hope. And I say hope because my surgeon is nearing retirement. He's getting ready to be done with his practice and call it quits. And when a doctor gets to that point in their life, they just don't want to deal with patients anymore. So he may be referring me to somebody else. I don't know. But he still has to do a fasciectomy on my hand. I'm hoping that he'll be able to at least do that. But I got to get my arm looked into, you guys, because even running that chainsaw, you have to hold the saw with your left hand and throttle with your right hand if you're right-handed like I am. Running the weed whacker, pushing the mower, running the saw. These are all things that I can't do anymore until I get this arm fixed. And if I have to have surgery on my arm this time of year, I'm not going to be able to do anything around here, you guys. I'll have to get a riding machine to mow the lawn. It takes all day long to mow all this property with a push mower, and I use this red one over there. And I will have to get a rider if I end up having to have surgery on my arm. But the pain has been off the charts, just off the charts, and I'm not getting any good sleep. So there's a lot of traffic this morning out on that main road out there today, going past the property. It's Saturday. It's time to go to the dump. So I got to get stuff together, the recyclables and the trash, and go to the dump. And here in the barn, I found a spare tire with a rim that is the same size for this trailer. So now I've got a spare tire for the trailer right here. I'll show you guys. Right there. Just got to clean up the rim and paint it, but now I got a spare, so that's good. That'll save a little money. But you guys, I'm in freaking agony. I don't know. This property, if you don't keep up with it, with the weeds and the saplings, I mean, you just go a week and they're already the height of your hip in a week, the weeds around here. So it's constant upkeep and maintenance. And that's why I'm concerned, because with my arm doing what it's doing, and I've been overusing my right arm because of my left arm, and it's making my right arm really sore and painful. And I just hope something doesn't go wrong with my right arm, because if I lose the use of both arms, I'm screwed. I'm absolutely screwed if something happens to my right arm. So we're gonna just take some time off from doing a lot of work on this property, because I just can't do it right now with the way my arm is. So I think today maybe we'll just go to the zoo and walk around and do something else. Go to a park, go to the lake, not this lake, but Lake Erie, and just do different things, because I gotta stop. I can't do any more until this arm is looked at medically and dealt with, because the pain in the night, you guys, is just unreal, the pain. And it's not normal not being able to sleep in the night and be able to lay on your arm. So I don't know what the hell is wrong with it, but like I said, it started in the elbow and it's gone up the arm, and now it's going into my back. So I don't know, but yeah, I've even got weeds that grow underneath the joists on the bottom of the barn, and they grow inside the barn. So this is what I mean. You have to constantly keep up with stuff, because just a few days and you let the work go, and already the property's trying to go back to the way it was. So you're constantly staying on top of it. So anyway, I'm gonna try to get this engine lifted back up here on this deck, and then with my right arm I'm gonna bolt it down from underneath the handle. You got to squeeze it together. I'm going to probably have to have Bridget help me with the handle. That's going to be harder than the engine. But anyway, that's the update, you guys. But we'll have to see what happens with this arm, because it has really stopped me in my tracks as far as doing work on this property. When you're down to only one arm, it makes it very difficult to get stuff done. I still have to run the rototiller here and get the front of the landscaping done on the house, because I got the bed ready, but Bridget wasn't ready, and then the bed went back to grass, so I got to redo it. I can't do it now with the way my arm is. Now I can't do it, so it's got to wait. I had it ready, but now it's got to wait. So it's going to be really hot today, and screw it, I'm taking some time off. Got to do what I got to do. But I am very, very worried because, yeah, thanks to my arm now, I'm probably going to have to invest in a rider. That's going to cost some money. And then that's another machine that I got to maintain and stuff, and I was really trying to avoid that, but got to do what you got to do. I still have more gravel I got to put down in the driveway, and holy shit. Anyway, that's all I got for this one, you guys. I'll keep you posted, and thanks for watching, and we'll see you again in the next one. Bye-bye.